Okay, introducing point of view. So imagine that there's a camera. I'm gonna make it a cool old-fashioned kind of camera. Okay, here's our old-fashioned movie camera. And in front of the movie camera is our robot guy. And he's happy because the camera's looking at him. Okay, now the picture that the camera would see would look like this. I'm gonna make him crying because he's so happy. Okay. So one of the great liberties in drawing is recognizing that you have the ability to move the camera. And even in more practiced drawers, sometimes you find that you're drawing everything from a kind of like straight point of view without taking into consideration the possibility of that moving. So let's take the camera and see what happens. What happens if I take the camera and I position it? I want to move it all the way over here. Okay? And now when the camera moves to over there, what's it going to see? Say I did that and I pulled the zoom out on it. So it's above his head. And it's behind him. Now you see how we haven't changed him at all, but how the emotion conveyed really changes by that movement. So in this one, he's really happy. But in this one, we just moved the camera, and now he feels kind of sad. So what would happen if we took the camera and we moved it all the way around to here? And now the camera is going to go, right here, okay? And we've we've altered the emotional content of the image. So a lot of times the first drawing that we do when we're trying to figure something out, a lot of times it turns out looking just like that. You know, this is a sketch that I was doing of a character that I'm working on, right? And it turns out to be very, very straightforward. Like there's no drama with the camera angle. And so as you then, once you find the character that you're looking for and you start to play with it, or you find the shape that you're looking for and you start to manipulate it and play with it, you start to have a lot more creative control, and it's just a lot of fun.